And when arriving to the property, if you come in this lane just here, onto Weir Street, and the main door to the apartment is just here. For parking, there's one space you can park just outside the apartment just here. If you have more cars or the space is taken, you can park in the main car park. Going into the main car park, there's parking spaces just here for you to use. And to access the apartment, and when arriving to the apartment, the Keysafe is on the wall on the left hand side. To use the Keysafe, simply pull down the black cover and then pull down the slider to reset the code, and then enter the code that we provided. Once you've entered the code, take the top dial, turn to the right clockwise, which opens the safe. Then retrieve the keys, and then close the safe back up to the top, and then take the dial and turn left anti-clockwise to lock. And if you can just check that it's locked behind you, please, and then put the cover back up. To open the front door, you want to take the key just here, pop it into the lock, turn to the right, to open the door. And welcome to the apartment. To lock the door from the inside, simply lift up the handle and then take this dial, turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. And for some extra security, you can pop the snub in here to lock the door. When you arrive, we have some coat racks for you. Moving first into our living room. We have a lovely space for you to enjoy with some French doors leading out to a small patio. To access the patio, you want to take this dial here and turn to the left anti-clockwise on both doors. And then to lock the doors, again just lift upwards and turn to the right clockwise, and lift this handle up and turn to the left, which locks the door. For the lamp, to turn this on and off, there's a wee switch just here, which takes you through the dimmable settings, and then to turn it off completely, just off the wall. We have a fan in case you get too warm. For the television, we have our TV remote here. Simply press the on button on the top left hand side. This is a smart television, so if you press the home button, it takes you to the main menu. You can then use the little arrows to cycle through all the available channels that you'd like to watch. Please feel free to sign in to any of these during your stay. Just remember to sign out when you depart. To access our Freeview channels, take the remote and press the Freely button just here, which takes you to the Freeview available during your stay. Use the arrow to cycle over to TV Guide, and then again with the arrows, if you find a show that you'd like to watch, then press the OK button, which brings the channel on. You can go back to the main menu with the home button, and when you're finished, press the off button. For the lamp, it's activated with wee floor press, which cycles through the dimmable settings and then goes off. Our Wi-Fi router is just located behind the television. If there is any problems with the Wi-Fi and it needs reset, please put it off at the wall and then leave it for a couple of minutes and then put it back on. And the light switch just here is for the main lights. Moving now into our kitchen. We have a dining space for all of your guests. Our fridge freezer is located here, the fridge on the top and freezer just below. We provide a Nespresso coffee machine. To use the Nespresso coffee machine, you want to take the water reservoir off at the back, so pull out towards the wall slightly, and then you'll hear a wee click, and then just lift straight up. If you fill the water reservoir like this, and then pop it onto the back, and then when it's in position, you want to pull this forward towards the machine until you hear a wee click. To put a pod in, you just lift up this section here, pop a pod in this direction, then gently but firmly pull this back down. For a large cup, press this button, and a small cup, press this button. And for our kettle, it's just activated with the wee button on the side. For our microwave, to open the door, press this button just here, which opens the door, and then just push closed. The top dial just here is the power control, so you can turn around to the lower settings, or you can leave at the maximum power. The lower dial just here is for the time, so just turn this dial to activate the microwave, and to start. To stop, just back to the top please. For our toaster, to activate this, you can just push down each of the dials, then to cancel, just press the button just here. The dials just here, by turning to the higher the numbers, it increases the duration, and the lower the numbers, decreases the duration. For the cooker, please ensure that this switch is always left on, it's the power. For the extractor fan, just simply pull this out towards you, and to turn the light on, pull the switch to the right. There's 3 settings for the extractor fan. The first setting for low, medium and high, and to turn off, all the way to the left, and likewise for the light, and push closed. The cooker hob is gas. To use this, you want to take the dials here and turn, run to the left and push down to activate. To reduce the temperature, turn to the left anti-clockwise, and to increase the temperature, run to the right. And to turn off, up to the top. This dial just here activates the bottom left. This dial here activates the top left. This dial here activates the top right. And the last dial just here activates the bottom right. For the oven just below, you have 3 dials. The middle dial here is your timer, which you can set during cooking. And the right hand dial here, for selecting fan oven, you would select this setting just here. And then on the left hand side dial, this is your temperature, so set to your ideal temperature. When it's achieved the temperature, this little light will go out and show that it's ready to use. And when you're finished, please turn the dials back to the top. And to open the oven, just pull towards you and push closed. Once again, the power is just located just here. This is for the washing machine. Please ensure this is left on. This cupboard door opens. If you pull this drawer open, our main detergent goes in the middle and our fabric softener on the left hand side. When finished, close the door. To open the door, you just pull this latch and pull towards you. Once you've put your clothes in, just push this closed behind. Take the dial just here and turn to your desired settings, and the screen will illuminate. Then you press the start button just here, and when finished, just press back to the off at the top, please. For the hot water and heatings run off our gas combi boiler. Hot water is just on this section just here. Just pull towards you to activate the hot water. And likewise, the cold is on the right hand side. Again, just pull towards you. Our dishwasher is located just in here. Please ensure that the switches for the heating, this is for the boiler, and this power here for the dishwasher are always left on. To use the dishwasher, pop your tablet in here and simply push back down. To open this section, you would just slide the wee dial to the side. To press the on button, just click and hold this button, and then press the start button just here, and then close the door. To put it off, just click and hold this button again. Just for reference, our boiler is located just in this cupboard. It's well serviced, and please don't make any changes to any of the settings. If there is a problem, please let us know and we're happy to help. For arrival, we'll provide you with a welcome basket to get you started for your first night. And our bin is just located here. We have general waste, recycling, and glass. Please just make sure to rinse out the glass before you put it in here, please. For the heating in the kitchen, the thermostat is just located on the radiator. You can see this arrow is currently pointing to this setting here, which is the off position. Just simply turn to adjust. This is at the high setting, so please feel free to turn, adjust, and make yourself comfortable. And for the lights in the kitchen, it's just located just here. For the kitchen fan, it's just activated with this switch just here. And after a moment, the kitchen fan comes on. And to turn the fan off, just press this button. For the thermostat for the apartment, it's just located in the hallway. To increase the temperature, simply press the up arrow just here, which increases the temperature, and the down arrow just here to reduce the temperature. Just make yourself comfortable. Moving into the bathroom. For the shower controls, you have the power settings just here. With this dial, you can see it's turned to high, you can turn to eco and low. The temperature controls, just controlled with this dial just here. Turn around to the right, to this direction, and round to the warmest setting just here. Just make sure to make small changes, as it does change quickly. To turn to the coldest settings, turn to the left, anti-clockwise, around this direction for the coldest. And to turn the power on, just press this button. And for the bath, the hot tap is on the left hand side, and the cold on the right hand side. And throughout the apartment we provide lovely sea kelp, hair and body shampoo, and soap as well. For the bathroom sink, the hot tap is on the left hand side here, and the cold on the right hand side. We have a wee storage cabinet. Can I please ask that this switch is always left on? This is the isolator switch for the fan. Especially when having a shower, just please make sure this is on. And when you turn the lights off in the bathroom, the fan goes off after a few minutes. Moving now into our twin bedroom with two lovely single beds. We have some storage just here with our hairdryer and some hangers. To use our windows, you want to push the button in and lift the handle up, which allows you to close and to lock. And to open, just the same, push the button in, lift the handle up. For our bedside lamp, it's just controlled with this button just here, just to press off. And the main lights for the bedroom, just controlled here. Moving now into our master bedroom, with a lovely super king size bed for you to enjoy. The bedside lamp on the left side, this is a touch lamp, so just tap this and it'll go off. And for the bedside lamp on the right, it's activated with a switch. In the wardrobe, we have our iron and some hangers. We've also got another fan and our ironing board. And the light switch just here for the main bedroom. Switch on the left hand side just here controls the hall light. This switch just here controls the entrance hall. Just in the cupboard in the foyer, we have our trip switch box. We lift this cover up. The switches are all in the correct position shown here. If anything is pointing downwards, please feel free to flick it back up and that'll restart. If there is any problems persisting, please let us know and we're happy to help. In this cupboard we also have our hoover and our mop. And when exiting, if we can please ask you to turn the main lights off just here. The switch just here is for the external light outside. Please feel free to put this on if you're heading out for the evening. And when checking out, if you unlock the door, and to lock the door, just lift up the handle. Then to lock the door, take the key and pop it into the lock and turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock. And then just check that the door is locked behind you, please. You then take the key safe, same as on arrival, pull the cover back down please, and then pull the wee lever down to reset, and then enter the code that we provided. Once you've entered the code, just take the dial, turn to the right clockwise, which opens the safe. If you can then hang the key back up inside please, then close the safe, and then take the dial, turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock. And then just check that it's locked behind please. Then put the black cover back up. Then to get back to the car park, and for general waste, if you come into this section just here, the blue bin is for plastics and cans, and the grey bin is for general waste, and the green bin for cardboard. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope you had a lovely stay and we hope to welcome you back soon.